Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have had a successful day. I'm Mr. Mutiso, and I would like to take you through computerized accounting. Last time we had a session about listing the duties and roles done by an accountant or a finance officer in any organizational setup. Could you please remind me some of the duties that we listed being done by an accountant? Just anyone, if you can share through the chat box, or maybe just orally. So what are some of these duties? Keep it correct. Actually, the entire work of an accountant is bookkeeping. So what is the nature of this book that the record that an accountant usually keep? And see books of accounts answered by Nyarindo. Then Dimba is also talking about record keeping, which is okay, but general. So can you specify the type of record being handled by an accountant in any finance office? You remember managing your payroll? That part of an account is done by an accountant. Keeping the assets register with records. I can see then everything is also responding to that. That's good. So, with all those duties we have mentioned, do you see it being easy for an accountant to manage all of them because they form a big chunk of the work being done by an accountant on daily basis? The answer is automatic. It's a big challenge, isn't it? So that one now occasions us to migrate from manual recording to computerized system. So what do we need to have an effective and efficient an efficient system managing accounting records? And before then, what's a computerized accounting?
Computer accounting refers to the use of accounting software or computer systems to record, store, and process financial transactions automatically.
So, in simple terms, computerized accounting is the use of accounting software to record, store, analyze financial transaction in order to replace manual methods of bookkeeping. This process, in its entirety, automates tasks like invoicing, payroll management, financial reporting, and this one leads to accurate results, accurate records, efficiency, and also gives real-time happenings in terms of financial events and insights. So, before we enter into the importance of computerized accounting, what do we require before we migrate before we make a transformation from manual recording to computerized accounting or computerized system? What do we require in the first place? We need to have a computer, isn't it? We also need to have those records that we are keeping manually being organized so that now by the time we'll be migrating, we shall have a clear reference of what we have been doing so that we are not beginning the organization afresh. Isn't it? Remember, we were doing something before we opted to migrate to computerized system, isn't it? So, what is the importance of this computerized system of accounting? The entire role of this is just to save time. We automate everything that is entirely the duty of a bookkeeper so that at the end of the day, we shall be having timely reports, timely budgeting, and also when it comes to reporting, we'll be doing the reporting from the point we have made the first transaction, caused an event in the system, it will just be intertwined up to the end. So by the time we will be migrating, remember, we have undone work. So by the time we'll be migrating, we'll be requiring balances in terms of inventory. Remember, we have a store that is effective. We also have closing balances in terms of our revenue and received income and done payments to our creditors. We also have existing bank accounts. At least one must be there for the organization to be running very well because you don't make payments all the time using the checks, isn't it? We also have customer details in terms of the customer name, customer address, customer contacts, and also the vendors for stock, suppliers details, isn't it? Those are the key important details that we'll require by the time we shall be migrating from the manual accounting system to a computerized accounting system. Are we together up to that point? So from what we have learned today, I can see a question about automation. What is automation? We talked about a computer. Remember when we were mentioning requirements that we usually need for us to have an effective working computerized system? Let me put it in this manner by defining first a computer. A computer is just an electronic device that we key in data to process it into information, store it for future reference. From the word electronic and processing of information, the word automation comes in. It means in the entire process of entering the data, the computer itself will be working as an artificial machine to diligently group, sort this data, and where necessary, make it appear in the reports that will be requiring at the end of the accounting period. So automation is just simply using the input devices of a computer system to key in the information and allow the system to automatically process. Is that answer sufficient for all of you? Yeah. Any other question? There being no question, allow me to ask you what you have learned today. From computerized accounting system, what have you learned? Compare computerized accounting system and manual accounting system. Don't you see a difference? Is there any other question? Don't you see a difference? That is. Okay, I can see somebody responding like Dimba is saying that he has learned about accounting system. It's okay. Another person? Let me ask you a question. If you compare manual accounting system and computerized accounting system, which one would you prefer as an accountant? Which one do you prefer using? manual or computerized? Of course, everybody will land on computerized accounting system, isn't it? For your assignment, I would like you to engage any organization, be it public or private. Go and share with them the type of accounting system that you're using. Mostly you're going to find an enterprise resource planning accounting system. Share with them, look at the challenges that you are facing. Also, first identify the accounting system that you are using. Share with them, get the challenges that they are facing. And at the end of the day, prepare for the next lesson for a presentation to see out of all those you gathered, which one fits best in your workplace. Up to that point, I would like to rest my case and wish you well as we prepare for the next lesson. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.